Welcome to the Powerful Comicsman podcast. This is Jerald Dorado, and we are entering the second half of our 40 Life Wisdom at 40 series. We are now at number 21, but before we continue, let me just tell you about Miyucha Lux Cakes. This is a vegan, our our little vegan online pastry shop. We have the best vegan cakes, cookies, treats, and other vegan surprises. Check us out at hello.miucha on Instagram and Facebook. That's at HELLO dot MIUCCIA. I'm telling you, this is the best. I am biased, but it's true, and it's about time you find out. All right, so let's get it on. Okay, so we are now at number 21 of our 40 Life Wisdom at 40 series. This is a very personal series to me, and I'm quite enjoying it. It's almost like writing a book, but not exerting as much effort. Um, I don't know, maybe just first draft of the book. But we are now entering the second half. So there's 20 more life wisdoms ahead, starting with this one at number 21. You are worthy of awesome things. Maybe you haven't realized it yet. Um, it's good if you are learning this while you're still young, but some people can could be could be could be in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and still don't don't fully believe this statement. Diba? Of course you are worthy of nice things, but it's different to it's sometimes when you say it, if you don't truly believe in that statement, you would feel a sense of guilt. It's kind of weird because you're not really doing anything bad, but you're feeling it anyway. That saying or just thinking about you having nice things in life, or getting exactly what you want and that you feel that you deserve, is doesn't feel good in a weird way. I think that is because for most people, we have been we have been conditioned since birth that that you should think about yourself all the time. That you should think of others first, right? Of course, there's nothing wrong about that, but sometimes we misconstrue it to thinking that you should settle for less, or you should settle for leftovers. You should give you should give in um your wants for others so they would enjoy it better, and that you do not deserve the best. You can just settle for whatever is left. We've been we've been trained to accept that, and that you should feel guilty if you are getting too much. There are instances like that. That's why you should keep your toys at a certain number only, right? Or you can't get the best toy that you want, what you exactly wanted from the toy store, if you're getting any toys at all. Diba? You can only get one. Well, of course, especially here in the Philippines, it's the situation. If your family is poor, then sometimes that's really all that you can afford. But sometimes it can have, if it's not communicated properly, a child could still take it as, this is only what I deserve. This is only um, what I'm allowed to have. Diba? Anything that is over this is in excess, and that I don't need it anymore, and that I should probably give it to others, and that I'm being selfish for taking it. Diba? And I'm not blaming it this to the parents or anyone, because let's face it, you're a kid. Diba? You're a kid. Whether you it was communicated to you properly or not, sometimes your young mind just won't just would process it differently, and in effect, you will think that you're not worthy of awesome things, that you are not worthy to get a Ferrari. You should just settle for less types of cars. If only you, of course, that's only if you wanted a Ferrari, right? Or that you're not worthy to date the prettiest girl in your class, in your school. You're gonna feel this inferiority complex, and sometimes it can be traced to you thinking to yourself that you are not worthy to have those nice things, those desirable things that other people would envy, because you're just not that. Well, I'm telling you now, you can be just that. But of course, that's gonna depend on how you gonna pick yourself up from this situation. Um, this is that's gonna be a long process. That's gonna be not gonna be easy. Probably difficult to other people, which I do not have time for this entire series. But at the very least that I could tell you is that you thinking that you are not worthy of nice things, that is a lie. And that is actually a destructive one, because if you do not if you don't get to pull yourself out of that mentality, it will affect you, not just you as a person and how you think, but also literally um your life, your finances, your happiness, everything that is connected to your life, your relationships, your uh I don't know, how you deal with adversity. I'm reminded by this thing that I heard before. um he said he said that the first reason why people do not get rich is because it never occurred to them the possibility of becoming rich. You're just so trapped in this mentality that this is everything there is for me. Diba? That just dreaming for a better life, or for better things, or for things to be more comfortable is too much. We were conditioned that wanting more is greed. We were conditioned that uh, wanting nice things is selfish, and that again, you're not thinking of other people. diba? But you know what? You can still help other people and still get what you want. The next episode will tell you the title. Spoiler alert: the title of the next episode is gonna be "You can't get you can't always get what you want," but that doesn't mean just that's just how it is. Okay, you can't always get what you want. Listen to the next episode for more of that, but definitely you are worthy on some of those things. You may not get it all, but sometimes there will be things that you can have, that you are gonna be fortunate enough to receive in your life, whether it's that beautiful girl, or the man of your dreams, or a dream car, a dream job, a dream business, a certain amount of figure in your bank account, dream house, vacations, and different pleasures, or simply wishing a good life for you and your kids and your family, and that you will be able to provide, that you'll be able to raise good children and be that are productive to the society. Um, of course, life is not going to be perfect, but you are allowed to dream and try to make it as perfect as possible for you. Yeah, I think that's it. Um, you are worthy of awesome things. I don't know how you're gonna start working on yourself to think. If you're thinking otherwise, I don't know how you're gonna reverse that thought, but you can start in believing. As long as there, you should remove that sense of guilt, that just by saying I deserve nice things. Uh, yeah, if you when you say it, and then you still feel that strange feeling of unworthiness, diba? pick pick something that you desire, something that you dream of having. Let's say a car. I know I used to feel this, diba? uh, I There were actually some girls that I liked before, that I was too shy to approach them. Partly because I thought I wasn't good enough for them. I was out of their leagues, diba? Uh, and then sometimes I would find out later some of them actually would like me too, diba? Or I would probably had a chance if I tried at least dating, diba? you there are there are material things that I thought that I have right now, that I thought I would never be able to afford before, diba? And but before, I don't know, I can't even pinpoint. I can't even pinpoint how I reversed my thinking. Maybe the best way, I don't think uh there's a exact turning point, but I think the the reversal happened as a result of me gaining more confidence. You would have to build your confidence, and that you would have to be of certain character. We're talking about that over and over again all throughout this series. So, I suppose to reverse this mentality, you would have to think about everything that is said in the series. And basically, this series, the core message of this is to make yourself mentally strong, have build good character, and build confidence. Build confidence and be mentally strong. I think we can, kasi uh, building character is confidence also. Confidence and men, and strong mentality. And then I think this will follow naturally because if you have confidence, you would know what you're made of. You would know the things that you would know hardship. You would know kasi you'd be confident to you'd be braver to do things that others are not prepared to do, and you will find out that it is difficult, but being mentally strong, you would have the fortitude to endure it. And then once you endure it, you learn the lessons. You learn the lessons that tons of lessons. And one of those lessons will be, even if it's hard, I was still able to succeed. And with that success, with those hardships, you would think that you would know what you're made of, that you are not easily put down, and that you you can you would have respect for yourself, right? Because you would see that other people who saw what you did start to respect you. That makes you um that builds your character, that makes you likable. And the more you feel that you are likable, you would feel like being likable is being accepted, being accepted by the people around you, having respect. And with that comes the feeling of, wow, I was actually worthy for this success. Yeah. This is something that I I uh, I mean bled. That's a little too extreme. Parang that I worked really hard, that I really pushed tremendous amount of efforts, and I was able to do this, so I'm worthy for the fruits of my labor, and that would be success and everything that comes with it. But it's gonna be a long process to some. If you have that, if you have this hurdle, start right now in reversing it. You need to, yeah, everybody needs a turning point, as a point in their lives when something in their brains snap and tell you it is time to do something about these problems. You would have to commit. If not, you're gonna be trapped. And I'm telling you, it's not a happy place. Guilt, unworthiness, and uncertainty, doubt, that is a dark place. And you don't deserve it. You deserve to give yourself, you you deserve to be given a chance, not just by others but also yourself. It's not greed. It's not greed if uh kumbaga malayo pa yung greed before. It's not greed to want nice things. It's not, sometimes may religious factor din to eh, 'di ba? Parang you you need to suffer. May mga ganun. Pero those are, I don't know if you're like that, if you're raised in that kind of family. I don't think a lot of people right now experience that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. But for whatever case, whatever reason you are feeling this, you can pinpoint it out, so that would make it easier for you to identify and how to reverse it. Maybe that would help. But the bottom line is that you need to realize that uh, it is a trap. It is a pit where you cannot. It is a dark pit na hindi ka masaya of unhappiness and grief. So pick yourself up. The first move gotta start inside your head. You have to be to convict to the idea and start believing that you are worthy, or that you deserve a chance to prove your worthiness. Because it's hard to feel worthy when you're, for lack of a better word, a loser. Diba? If nothing is happening in your life, it's hard to feel worthy. It's easy to say snap out of it. I know. If you are trapped if you are under somebody's authority, maybe your parents or someone else, it's hard to build that confidence of worthiness. But you don't have a choice. It's either you live all your life, the rest of your life, living in that condition, or you do something about it. You need to give yourself a chance to build your confidence. Again, that I think that is a path. Find something to do that you can excel. Di ba? Parang become an expert in at least one thing. Everything in this series will help you do that, and start that spark for you to commit to a resolution. It's gonna be a struggle, but I know you can do it, and I'm hoping for the best. If this is not for you, then share this to somebody who needs that. Because all throughout my 40 years of existence, I have met people who are who think like this, that they are trapped in they are stagnant. Uh, you only become stagnant when your mind remains still. But action will start with thought, with an idea, diba? And hopefully you realize it, believe it, because this is true. This is true. You are worthy of awesome things, and you only have one life to make it happen, to achieve the things that you want. Okay. Good luck. And again, you are worthy of awesome things. Powerful Comics Man Podcast.